I'm not gonna lie, they could have kept this one, bro. This might just be the most useless balance patch of all time. I'm not gonna say worst, because there's definitely been worse, but this one is definitely useless, bro. It's really gonna change absolutely nothing for the meta. So I don't know how they decided to drop a balance patch, and I know they said it's not going to be as drastic because they're just testing things out, but how is every single thing in this balance patch not going to matter except for the Bucky buff? How does that even, like really? The only person with a substantial buff is Bucky? We're just not serious. But basically in this video we're just gonna go over the patch, and I'm gonna tell you why me, as a top, probably like 1,500 right now. I'll be 1,000 by the end of the day. Top 1,000 player, interprets these balance patches. So, Captain America, 650 to 600. This is going to do nothing. He's still mad survivable. He still has crazy mobility. And more importantly, he still does so much damage. Your backline is still going to need peel. It's still going to be stressed. And he's still going to be able to kill people. And his ultimate's a support ult, bro. Like, can we nerf that, bro? Hello? Anyways, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has been getting nerfed ever since the game released. He's getting this treatment that Bucky is supposed to be getting, and the band-aid fix that they gave him is they released, or they, decreased the energy cost. Now, don't get it twisted. Energy cost is a lot. I feel like all Doctor Strange mains are going to notice it, because I noticed it as a magic main when it first happened, but that's not going to make Doctor Strange good, because everything else about his kit has already been nerfed to the ground, right? Speaking of ground, Groot, because he's a tree. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, Ironwood Wall, 700 to 600. This means nothing, bro. This means nothing. They didn't nerf his crazy health pool. They didn't nerf how much Iron Wall does. They didn't nerf how much Thorn Wall does. I mean, it's going to be easier to break. And that's it, by 100 damage. It's actually like, this means nothing. If they're doing 600 damage to the Ironwood Wall pre-patch, they're already doing the next 700, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. And really, this is gonna do nothing because Ironwood or Thorn Wall still has a crazy range, crazy low cooldowns. But as a Groot main, I fuck with this a lot. So, I think he's actually pretty bad now. We should just keep him like this, or maybe even buff him. You feel me? Spider-Man. This Spider-Man shit does not change the character at all. 5 meters versus 4 meters, I mean, it's a change, but it's not a crazy change. I have like gameplay up on screen showing this. Drive-bys, they're still extremely possible. It's just that they're not gonna like teleport away, or like you're not gonna be like, oh my goodness, how did I hit that? Every single time you hit it now, it's gonna be all like, yeah, I deserve to hit that. It's not gonna be nothing crazy, but I'm not gonna lie, 5 meters to 4 meters is nothing. Now, Winter Soldier. Why did they give him 2 charge levels? And here's the thing, tainted voltage isn't even none crazy. So it's not about him having 2 of those because he's an anti flyer for torch. What it's really about is his shield gain, because now he gets to have 425 shield. For what reason? For what reason? By the way, just to let everybody know, that's more shield than Magic can generate overall. Just let that know, because Magic gets a maximum of 400 having to land abilities and kill people. And Bucky can just get 425 without doing anything. Long range character that can 2-shot, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what they're cooking, bro. Like, look, I could be wrong, because they could, do it a different way. And it could be that like the tainted voltage doesn't actually give him double the shield. But if it does give him 2 uses of tainted voltage shield, yeah, just wrap that shit up. Adam Warlock, they gave her the Mantis where she lands a crit, it reduces cooldown time. This is not going to do anything for him. I'm not going to lie. Adam Warlock is still pretty ass. He's getting played more because of the diver meta, but in my opinion, Adam Warlock is so ass. Like, just play Jeff, bro. Jeff is so much better. Cloak and Dagger. I said they're just going to nerf. I literally said this in my make or break video. They're just going to increase the base damage. And I said they're going to do 75 to 85. They did 75 to 80. Not gonna lie, last video I might have been overreacting, saying that Cloak could 1v1 Magic now. But this really doesn't change anything, because Spider-Man's not gonna be a... Actually, what they could have done? They could have increased the range, so then like Cloak and Daggers could have beamed him out the sky like Moira does. But yeah, this is not gonna matter. Luna Snow, fall off damage. If this... No, this is not, it doesn't affect healing. Once again, a whole bunch of nothing. If you snipe him out the air, good for you. If you hit him with the, hopefully this doesn't affect the clap though, because the clap is fucking outrageous, crazy hitbox. But if you snipe him out the air, you have a higher likely chance to kill him. Promotes skill. And then Mantis, increases damage from 50 to 55. Once again, a whole bunch of nothing. Like this, like bro, I don't know what like. Okay, I'm trying to edit like a what's it called, a pretty higher quality than usual video right now, and I wasn't gonna post anything today, and I saw this balance patch and I was like, oh, I can talk about this, and I started reading the balance patch and I'm like, yo, this means nothing, bro. This is a whole bunch of nothing. Like literally none of this is going to matter, I promise you. I put it on everybody's watching this soul that none of this is gonna matter except for Winter Soldiers, bro. Now, if you want to get that undead on your soul, make sure you like and comment on the video, tight shit, and subscribe, tight shit. But yeah, on God, none of this is gonna matter. So yeah, that's basically, you know, the patch. To get us to 8 minutes, because I really do love money, you know, I'm very poor. If you're in the Discord, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see, what would I do as a balance patch, right? So if I was to increase supports like survivability while also not making them broken and actually be able to survive divers, what I would do is I would increase their CC abilities. Now, you might be thinking, no, we don't want to get stunned for 50 seconds every match. Just hear me out. Mantis, right? First thing we're doing is we're reducing the radius, right? Because a 3-meter stun is crazy. Make it like 1 meter. However, it's a lingering hitbox. So you throw it down and it's like an effect spore. And if you walk into that for like 5 seconds, what's it called? You're getting slept. Now, you might think this is broken. It's still on the same cooldown. It's only 1 meter. You can like block off chokes as Mantis. Give her more, you know, strategist shit. I hate that strategist for support day. Whatever. Gives her more, you know, supporting abilities. And if you know a Spider-Man's about to come at you, what's it called, and you're in a bad position, you could throw that shit at your feet and he's cooked, right? But then at the same time, the Spider-Man, seeing that, he could outplay you by just not going for it, right? It gives good counter playability. Number 2, Luna's freeze. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good how it is. It's a decent skill shot. The hitbox, you know, is a little bigger. I would be down for a hitbox reduction, but a cooldown reduction too. So like, it's pretty big. Like if you make it just the actual ball, so it's a 100% skill shot, give it like 3 seconds less. What else would I do? For Cloak and Dagger, not gonna lie, just bro, Cloak and, like, reduce the switch time. That's what I would do, because then you could throw down Bubble and then like very quickly switch to intangibility. And then lastly, Invisible Woman. Nah, she's low-key survivable. All right, that's it. Low-key, peace.